Yo, what is up, guys? Shaunus is here, and we finally seen it, guys. We finally seen the Demon Slayer movie, the Mugen Train or Infinity Train movie. I seen it yesterday night, and let me just say before I even review this movie, it just feels so nice being in the theaters again. I think the last movie that I seen in the theater was about February of last year. So it's been over a year since I've been inside a movie theater. So the anticipation was already getting up there. And also with this movie right here, this movie broke a lot of box office records, especially in Japan. And that's pretty impressive with, the pandemic and all the things that's going on in the world right now. So when it comes to anticipation level, the anticipation was really up there for me on this movie. This review does contain spoilers about what happened in the Mugen Train movie, so if you guys haven't seen the movie yet or you guys don't care about spoilers, you have been warned. So the first thing I want to talk about is the animation. Demon Slayer is known for its gorgeous animation, especially with all the dynamic things that goes on in the anime, especially when they do their breathing techniques. So the animation, it was developed by a studio called Ufotable, and I think Demon Slayer is the first mainstream anime that they did. They did some other good work also, but they did the animation for the season 1 anime, this Mugen Train movie right here, and they're also doing it for the season 2 anime that's coming out later this year, and I can't wait for season 2 to come out. But the animation was really good. I knew the animation was going to be spot on when we first seen Rengoku the Flame Pillar do his first flame breathing move. When he did that first flame breathing move that he did, I was like, okay, the animation is going to be spot on, because in the season 1 anime, we all seen what happened in the legendary episode 19 where Tanjiro did his Hinokami Kagura dance. So if you guys enjoyed that scene in episode 19, you're going to enjoy this whole movie. I'm going to talk about Rengoku in a second because I've been saying this for the longest. He is my favorite character in the entire series. But yeah, if you love the breathing techniques in Demon Slayer, especially the ones that Tanjiro can do, Inosuke, Zenitsu, it's just beautiful animation throughout the whole film. You guys aren't going to be disappointed when it comes to the animation. The next thing I want to talk about is the story. The story to me was pretty easy to follow along with. Even if you don't watch anime, you're not going to be too confused with this movie. I brought my girlfriend along and she was able to follow everything perfectly. And she doesn't even watch anime, so the story is really good. This movie right here, it's more like a continuation or an ending to the season 1 anime, because season 2 is its own separate thing. And one thing also about anime movies is that I actually don't watch too many anime movies because most of them are spin-offs or side stories. Whatever they are, most of them don't have too much contribution to the main story. So I don't like anime movies too much, but this one right here, this was important, and that's why I appreciate this movie so much. So if you guys watch the 26 episode season 1 from the first anime of Demon Slayer, you're going to have to watch this movie because you're going to watch season 2 and you're going to be all confused of what happened. So definitely important to watch this movie right here if you want to continue watching the series. So what's this story about? So there's Demon Slayers that enter a train because it's been reporting that people have been mysteriously disappearing from this train or vanishing. So the Demon Slayers, Tanjiro, Nezuko, Zenitsu, Inosuke, and Rengoku are there to take down that demon. And we do find out that there's a demon on this train, and his name is Enmu, by the way. We've seen him from the season 1 anime, getting pretty much some of Muzan's blood to make him stronger. And what's interesting is that I don't even think that they introduced his name or said his name in the entire movie. I know they did it with the other demon, Akaza, and speaking of Akaza, I'm going to talk about him a little bit, guys. Stay around for that. But Enmu was his name, and this dude had a scary ability, by the way. So with Enmu's abilities, it pretty much revolves around putting humans to sleep, and he's able to manipulate their dreams, and he's doing that to everyone on the train, and he likes to be extremely cautious, by the way. He's pretty much using the children to do all his dirty work, and it's scary because a lot of people have a weakness inside their dream. If the kids can get to that weakness, there's a chance they might not ever be able to wake up again. So Enmu likes to do this ability, and he likes to eat them later. So Enmu's the extremely cautious type, but his ability is just scary right here. And what's exciting about the movie is just seeing all the Demon Slayers going through this uphill battle and just trying to take this man down. When it comes to the comedy in this film, if you guys love Zenitsu and Inosuke in the season 1 anime, you thought they were funny, they're just as funny in this movie right here. Even when Rengoku was introduced, the man, it was pretty funny because the man was just repeating the same words over and over again, just eating, saying, oh, delicious, delicious, delicious. So even Rengoku was extremely funny at the beginning. But speaking of Rengoku, I gotta start talking about this man right now. Yo, Rengoku is my favorite character in the whole series. And like I said, during the beginning of the movie, the man was just repeating the same phrases over and over. He seemed very optimistic, saying, oh, I'll train all you guys. So when it came to Rengoku at the beginning, a lot of people, if they were seeing this for the first time, they didn't know what to expect of this character right here. They probably thought he had a plain personality, but it's not until later in this film where the things started to go in stake, where like, you start to see where this man's personality and ideology start to come in place. I just loved how he analyzed the situation. And this man was pretty much like, look, let me handle the 5 cars on these trains. All the rest of you, you handle the other 3 cars. The strength of a Hashira is crazy, by the way. And even later during the film, we started to see more into deeper aspects of Rengoku's personality. And it's not till the end of the film where we start hearing some of the deepest quotes that Rengoku has. And pretty much the things that he says just makes you want to get up out and just do some positive things in the world. I just love Rengoku's mindset. He's my favorite character, not because of the awesome flame breathing abilities that he can do. And he can do some awesome flame breathing stuff, by the way, but his personality and ideology just amazes me. Now, I had to talk about this man, Akaza, the final demon that they faced in this movie. As much as I don't like Akaza for what he did to my favorite character, I'm not gonna lie, guys. The animation for the deployment techniques that he was doing, it just looked amazing. We never seen the ability of an upper rank demon before in the animation, and I read this story a while ago, so I pretty much knew what Akaza can do, but it's just crazy seeing how fast an upper rank demon can regenerate so instantly. And props to Rengoku, because this man was hanging with Akaza the whole time. Seeing a Hashira and the upper rank demon just go at it was crazy. It was to the point where Tanjiro couldn't keep up with the fight. They were moving so fast. But Rengoku, man, this man Rengoku took on an upper rank 3 demon, Akaza, all by himself. He took 5 cars on the train all by himself. The man was doing his thing too. The man pretty much had his sword halfway through Akaza's neck. The man almost defeated him in 2 ways. He almost had his sword through his neck and the sun was coming out, just holding on to Akaza. So it's just sad and emotional what happened at the end, but in my eyes, guys, Rengoku won that fight. I don't care what you guys say. Rengoku won that fight to me, and this man's ability was insane. It just got so emotional. Even some people behind me in the audience started crying. So emotional factor was really high for the movie, and I just loved it. So what happens after this movie? Well, if you guys watch the season 1 anime, then this Mugen Train movie, it's pretty good because season 2's been announced to release later this year. I'm not sure the specific date of it, but that arc is called the Entertainment District arc, and that's another good arc right there. I'm not going to spoil that one at all, but it's a really good year to be a Demon Slayer fan. So overall, I'll say this is my favorite anime movie of all time. I don't watch too many anime movies because, like I said in the beginning, most of them don't really relate to the main storyline, but this one right here was spot on. If you're a hardcore Demon Slayer fan, you're gonna love this movie. Even someone that casually watches anime or likes a good film every now and then, I think they're gonna love this film also. This movie is about 1 hour and 57 minutes, and I wasn't bored from beginning to the start of the movie. There was never a part where I got bored or lost attention. I was pretty much engaged the whole time. So overall, I'm going to give this a perfect score. I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. I couldn't find anything wrong with the movie, guys. I tried to think about it, but I just couldn't. The only flaw probably is that I wanted more from the end. I wish the movie was longer. I wanted more out of it. So I love the movie, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this review right here. If you guys are pretty much seen this movie and are curious about reading the manga or what happens later and you can't wait for the anime, you can always start on volume 8 of the manga. Pretty much what happens in this movie right here. Also, if you want to see what's going on in the Entertainment District arc, you can start with volume 9 right here. And you guys can check out my reviews. I did this review to volume 8 a while ago, so you guys can always check my very first reaction to when I read everything that happened in the Mugen Train movie, but you guys don't have to do that. But thank you guys for watching this movie review, and peace.